How high is the sky from Earth? I mean, how far would you have to go from the surface of a planet to say you're in space? Because there has to be a point at which sky stops being sky and becomes the space, right? So to find out the limit of sky, we must first define it. Sky is the region of atmosphere and outer space seen from Earth. It's an imaginary dome that covers the Earth. It would be like if you named the view from your bedroom window sky and tried to find the limit of it. So logically, the limit of sky would be your visual capacity. But wait, you can see the stars from Earth, and you know they are not in the sky, they are in space. So it's hard to draw any conclusions from this definition, as it only serves as a general explanation rather than to give us an accurate measure. Same was the case with other definitions of sky, so let's go the other way around. Let's define space. Space is the dimension of height, depth and width within which all things exist and move. It does not matter whether you're on the surface of Earth or above. We are in space at all times. That's what leads us to inner and outer space. Most of us, when we refer to space, we unknowingly mean outer space. But the question is, how far is inner space? And more importantly, how far out is outer space? To find the answer to that, we have to look at a more practical and realistic approach. The United States designates people who travel above an altitude of 80 kilometers as astronauts. NASA's Mission Control uses the 122-kilometer mark as the re-entry altitude, which roughly marks the boundary where the atmospheric drag becomes noticeable. But the most precise measure is given by the Federation Aeronautique Internationale, which has established the Kármán line at an altitude of 100 kilometers as a working definition for the boundary between aeronautics and astronautics. So, to sum up, sky is nothing but your view from the surface of Earth, and the view includes the atmosphere and outer space. Outer space is at a distance of 50, 100 or 122 kilometers depending upon the measure you prefer. And just in case if you were wondering, right above the Kármán line is the International Space Station, and the only thing that will take you there is called a space shuttle.